Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit the notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. So you guys, today, you know what today is. It is the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. And wow, we already have cards popping out. So I am borrowing a deck. It is the Journey to Divine Masculine and the Journey to Divine Feminine. So I do have two separate decks here. I'm going to do mirroring spreads and kind of see where the masculines are in tandem with the feminines. So this is, I've only done this one other time, and I just kind of want to see how this goes. So it's new for me, it's new for all of us. Okay, so let's look at the week of July 18th. Okay, too many cards. Okay, had one flip. Bear with me. Let me go ahead and get some cards out, you guys. Yeah, it looks like to me right now, I feel like the Divine Masculines have definitely been dealing with karmic partners. Yeah, there's definitely something here. You have two karmic partners here. You know, the purpose of these connections is to learn lessons and for personal growth, self-improvement. And I feel like, yeah. So with the Divine Masculines, the first card that comes out is Date for the first line. They've got Marriage, Clarity. They've got Karmic Partner, okay? Music, Stability, Clouded, Karmic Partner again, and Telepathy, okay? There is someone here that the Divine Masculine is denying, okay? I feel like whoever this, obviously the Divine Masculine is denying the loyalty of this relationship. I feel like it's almost like a battle of the wills. I feel here that the Divine Masculine is trying to gain clarity over what it is that this person wants to do when it comes to dating and marriage, okay? When it comes to extending an offer. When it talks about clarity, it says, able to see things clearly, understanding situations, people, places, and things for what they truly are. And I feel like that's what the Divine Masculine right now is doing, is gaining that clarity on, you know, and having to gain clarity on the relationships that they have had in the past that had to do with karmic partners or people that they dated in the past as well. And I feel like those people have clouded the Divine Masculine's mind and even heart as well. So it says, with clouded, unable to think clearly, unable to make decisions, poor concentration. So I feel like this Divine Masculine is unable to concentrate on what it is, or doesn't want to concentrate either on the person who has been loyal to him for a very long time, because these are old people. Okay? I don't want to say old people. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say it like that. My bad. Elderly. Okay? But at the end of the day, I feel like music is what binds the two of them together. I do want to say that for some of you guys, the Divine Masculine has thought about the music that they would like to play at your wedding. Okay, they've already planned out a playlist. That is really sweet. I think that this person has really thought long and hard about it. I feel like the Divine Masculine is definitely working on their stability at this time. Okay. I feel as though with the divine masculine, this person, when they are in, I feel like this person may meditate a lot, and meditation can be, doing dishes or, just standing there checking out at the grocery store, waiting in line. And you heard all the birds as I said that, hopefully in the background. I feel like, this person is looking at who their loyalty lies with, okay? Because I look at this and I see when I talk about the divine masculine, who does this person want to go the long haul with, Who can they see themselves growing old with? And I feel like that person, or, the divine masculine is definitely trying to gain clarity on that. So it's like they're in thinking mode, okay? And I feel like, they do a lot of thinking when listening to music. Maybe that's their meditation, is through music. Some of them have their heads in the clouds too. They're very dreamy. I feel like this divine masculine, I see the male and the female karmic partners here. And I feel like, maybe this is someone that's really funny. I see clouded, and then for the divine feminine at the bottom of the deck, it says cloud 9. So there's definitely something here. You could be seeing hearts in the clouds. But I feel like the divine masculine is definitely getting messages through, I want to say there's a lot of fifth dimension communication. And I think it has a lot to do with music as well. And I think that they're speaking to each other through music. So the divine masculine and feminine, you're definitely connected through, you guys can hear each other's thoughts, and you converse mentally. You're able to sense each other's feelings and moods. So I feel like for some of you guys, you're definitely tapping into your divine masculine's mood. Sometimes it's like, you're feeling fine, and then all of a sudden you can feel sadness. And there's the 1111 card at the bottom of the deck. So I'm definitely seeing that the two of you guys are definitely lockstep when it comes to each other. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for the divine feminine, and then I'm going to look back and forth and just kind of see. So, yeah, divine feminine. Let's clarify to divine masculine, divine feminine. So it's like where the divine masculine is gaining clarity, the divine feminine is going through chaos in her head. Oh, hold on. Okay, it's funny because the divine feminines also got clarity, but they got it underneath where the divine masculines got their clarity. They got it mirroring stability. So I think it's very clear that, the divine feminines, see their stability when it comes to the divine masculine. Divine feminines, you are manifesting right now. You're definitely getting signs. Divine feminines, if you have been, you do have the twin flame card. Okay, so I definitely could be dealing with twin flames here, okay? Especially with the divine masculine feminine journey. I want to say that this is a very sacred union, but I feel like the divine feminines are feeling invisible to the divine masculine. But I feel like, you need to realize, divine feminines, you are not invisible, because the overall energy to the divine masculine is this elderly card. So maybe you haven't seen your divine masculine, or maybe you've been hiding from your divine masculine, okay? So, but I feel like, maybe this divine masculine is also working, taking care of his parents, helping his parents. I see that here. And and maybe they're looking back at their childhood, at the relationship that they had with their parents, or that the parents had with one another, okay? So let me put the masculines aside for a second. Let me go into the divine feminines. Divine feminines, you have definitely have gone through a lot of negative thoughts and negative emotions. So let me go through the cards real quick. Feminines, you got the negativity. You got karma, paying off karmic debts owed from past lives and your present life, okay? So there's that one. And that karma has caused a lot of chaos in your life. For some of you guys, you feel like you just want to rip out your hair. but you're having to learn how to surrender from the divine to find freedom in this situation. So do you see the word freedom here? So you are gaining freedom. You're from breaking these karmic contracts from the past, from past lives, from the negativity. And it says surrender, letting go. What did I just say? Letting go of negativity. I can't make this shit up. And right above that card is right here, okay? So feminines, letting go of negativity, listening to higher wisdom from self, and shifting out of the ego and into soul self. So you guys have definitely done so much work. I feel like for some of you, you're still you're walking away from things that, no longer serve a purpose. If this is exes or, for some of you guys, you definitely had your finances tied to this past person. And this could be, a past roommate. It could also be past relationships and things like that. And I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I am bills and things like that. So you're definitely needing to separate the bills is what I'm seeing from your past relationships. In the center of the reading, depressed. Okay, so for some of you divine feminines, you're definitely feeling maybe a little depressed, but I feel like you are trying to gain clarity and get the help that you need. Okay, I love the fact that you and the masculine are both mirroring on what it is that you guys need to do in your lives and gaining clarity in those situations. And it says, excuse me, and I feel, yeah, you guys need to communicate. Able to see things clearly, understanding situations, people, places, and things for what they truly are, okay? And maybe that's bringing up a little bit of a depression for you, is finally seeing through, the rose-colored glasses and seeing people for what they are. But then you got the manifest card, and the manifest is the magician. So it's like, once you learn how to surrender and walk away from all this negativity and exes and thoughts of the exes, okay? It will take you into like the most beautiful spaces, and then you're able to manifest all these different, all these different areas of your life and manifest this relationship. And I do feel like you guys are definitely seeing signs of your divine masculine. But I almost feel like for some of you, you're okay with being independent. So it's almost like for me, I feel like the divine feminines are working on their independence. Again, it's a theme of you guys working on your independence. But I feel like you're definitely lonely. You're definitely wanting somebody to share with. And I feel like you need to decide on what you're really wanting for the long term. But again, I feel like, maybe your depression is coming because you feel invisible to your divine masculine. I feel like, for the divine masculine, he's definitely getting signs of you through music, because he's got telepathy and you've got signs. So I don't know if maybe the masculine is sending you telepathic, or maybe what I'm getting here too is what Spirit's saying is, the masculines, okay, when we get, and my nose is starting to itch, when the divine feminine, it has been working so much on herself, she gains this confidence about herself. And she starts, if she feels depressed or whatever, she can just kind of build a wall, right? So I feel like, what is happening here is you've almost taken on the masculine role, feminines, and you're sending out this telepathic signal to your divine masculine that you're okay being alone, or that they are not needed. And so the masculines are looking at the feminines like, okay, well, they seem like they already have their stability. They seem like, they're doing okay without me. And they don't want to come in because you have this energy about you that is saying, I am independent. Which is great, because I've wanted, if you've been watching my channel for quite some time and watching this journey, it's great that you're working on your stability, but you also need to and working on your independence as well, because for a lot of you have been codependent. And why is that? Because of your abandonment issues, your fear of people not, someone not being there, that you latch on to things that are not even good for you. Okay, so that's something that you're needing to learn. And so I almost feel like for some of you feminines, you're just kind of, making yourself invisible to the masculine. But I think for you know, what I'm seeing here is, you know, is causing depression. So I feel like you're manifesting your own depression. I feel like, you know, your past has kept you depressed as well. So I feel like you're needing to let go of the past. We're still working on that as well, because what's coming up in the future is the manifest signs of independence. And I feel like, you know, if the divine masculine has been dating around, which I do see the date card and the karmic partner, or maybe this person is married. I feel like the masculine knows that the feminine has been loyal to him all along. But I do feel like at the end of the day, I do see signs, the feminine seeing signs that the masculine is going to be becoming independent, alone, single. Okay? I can't guarantee that for all of you. Obviously, you do have to get a personal reading. But that is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, feminines, you have been seeing signs of the karmic partner, that's for sure, because you're mirroring here, okay? So feminines, you've got signs, and karmic partner is mirroring that in the masculine's reading. You know, I feel like where it's funny, you know, the feminines are like really manifesting. So be careful. You know, I feel like what the feminines are doing is manifesting their freedom from, you know, the karmics from the past, and their karma, their karmic debts from the past. Okay. So like I said, if you've got karmic contracts, or, you know, if you were married to this other person, I feel like you're already signing those karmic contracts. For some of you guys, your divine masculine is still married. Okay. And maybe he was dating you while he was married. For some of you, the divine masculines is going to stay with, they're going to stay loyal to their significant other and work on their stability. I feel like the divine masculines are definitely working on building a home. I feel like how that means, and the birds just started chirping right when I said that. I feel like they are building a home. I feel like, you know, and a home isn't just like a physical building of the home. You know, it can be the home environment within self. But I feel like, you know, I almost feel like the masculines are trying to toe the line. They're walking down this tightrope. Yeah, I think that the karmic partners for the divine masculines are definitely clouding their minds, you know, or you know, even if they have split from their karmic partners, I can say that because of that, it has clouded how they feel about relationships, because I'm definitely seeing him leaving a karmic partner, and for some of them, they're going back into another karmic partner. So, and karmic partners don't even have to just be romantic. It can be family. It can be their children. It's whatever. It can be their job. It's a third party, a third entity that gets in the way of your connection. Okay, and that's what I'm seeing here. But there is definitely a secret partner here. Okay, someone who is secret. Because see how she's. So maybe they're trying to hide someone. But they have telepathy. At the end of the day, they're sending the divine feminine telepathic communication, okay? So feminines, you are definitely you're needing to work on the depression. So if you're feeling sad and lonely because you haven't heard from your divine masculine, I feel like you need to surrender that feeling. You need to find freedom from that feeling. I feel like you guys are working on your independence right now. If the universe is purposefully keeping you independent, it's because it's time for you to gain clarity on what it is that you're needing to be doing for yourself, okay? And I know that that's a theme of things, you know, what I've been saying, you know, for a while now, okay? So I want to get Yeah, you're definitely working in this twin flame connection. Yeah, you're working on becoming, the divine goddess, all right? The divine feminine is the goddess. So you're definitely needing to find patience with yourself. For some of you guys, you're definitely angry. Okay, you're really upset, or maybe you're just fighting battles. Definitely, because I do see that you are definitely fighting against a karmic situation, and I'm hoping you're hoping that you're trying to have the patience to overcome this karmic situation that you've been going through. So let me get some messages on here. Okay, so what is this depressed? What is depressed here for? Please show me depressed. Why is depressed here? Okay. Inspiration and intuition. Okay, so here is inspiration. And look at that butterfly. The butterfly and the world. The world is like, the world tells me that you are ending a cycle when it comes to depression. So maybe some of you guys have been battling depression as well. And you guys are really learning how to tap into your own intuition, okay? But when you're depressed, you definitely can't really tap into that, can you? One more card, Spirit, on depressed. Okay, so using your intuition, maybe going in and seeing a psychic as well, or somebody who has those kind of gifts that they can share with you. And maybe the divine feminines, you guys have been looking at pictures of your divine masculine, and that is what has caused the sadness. For some of you divine feminines, you've been deleting pictures of the divine masculine. Or for some of you guys, you're definitely, you're picturing, you're getting intuitive hits on your journey with your divine masculine. And for some of you guys, you are definitely gaining clarity on how to manifest this moving forward. Okay. Let's see what this chaos is all about. Why is chaos here, Spirit? Please show me chaos. Okay, the chaos is coming from, because you're not going from coming from a place of going with the flow. Okay, flow is detached, accepting, and no longer feeling the need to alter or control the situation, and that is showing up on the chaos. So I feel like in the feminine's minds, you're feeling like you need to control the situation, and the universe is asking you just to allow it to flow naturally. Whatever is going on, find peace in where you are right now instead of trying to control it. Yeah. Warrior, sacred mix of masculine and feminine. So you're definitely needing to balance, okay? Because chaos and flow is like two opposite ends of the spectrum, yeah? So sacred mix of masculine and feminine energy, strength, determination, and courage, receptivity, spirituality, and tenderness, yin and yang are balanced. So you're definitely needing to stay balanced in this feminines, okay? So, wow, okay, I didn't ask any questions, so I'm going to put those back in. What is this manifest? What are the feminines manifesting? Let's find out what the feminines are manifesting. The manifest is showing up in the position of the past going into the future, okay? So something that you started in maybe in the past that is now manifesting, and you're starting to see signs of it coming into fruition that is going to help you with this independent journey. So, yeah, I feel like for some of you feminines, it definitely has a lot to do with your career, okay? And you're also seeing signs for some of you guys, your divine masculines are sending you signs, telepathic messages that they love you. See that? I love you. And I said, I love you. So, like I said, maybe you're seeing hearts in the clouds, okay? Your masculines are sending you hearts in the clouds. Or you're sending your masculine hearts in the clouds. So you're manifesting. It says divine timing. Now is the time. Divine timing is at play, okay? So you're manifesting through divine timing. So you're needing to trust in the timing of all of this, okay? Whoa. Shame. feeling painful humiliation or distress caused by the consciousness of wrong or foolish behavior. So be mindful of manifesting people like this into your life, and also learning how to forgive yourself. And you hear the birds chirping out there, hopefully. So yeah, don't let that chatter in your mind. Okay, so what else is it that the divine, I didn't ask, okay, on that one. So what else is the divine feminine's manifesting? Okay, guilt wounds. Okay, so now you got shame and guilt wounds. Feels sorry, uses guilt to manipulate, afraid to set boundaries. So for some of you feminines, are you trying to guilt trip your masculine into coming back to you? Because if you're doing that, like you're working at cross purposes with yourself is what I'm seeing, okay? So be careful of doing that, because that is a childhood wound that you need to work on. See, that's a child there. So you need to manifest healing from that. Yeah. But through, you manifesting also, so on a more positive note, I feel like, you're knowing that because the two of you aren't together is because you needed healing in these areas. These twin flame, unions are really hard, and they really do poke the bear, so to speak, okay? And they bring out aspects that you don't want to see in yourself, that has a lot to do with your guilt and your wounds. And so you guys knowing that, this relationship will be manifested in time, in divine timing, and trusting in that process. The last card, ladies, is romance. You are manifesting a new romantic cycle into your life. You're manifesting, someone to dance with you in the woods, somebody to, make you laugh, someone who is, makes you cry tears of joy, somebody that you can't believe. You've never experienced a love like this, a romance like this, okay? So, ladies, in divine time, it is definitely coming, and you just have to trust the process, okay? So let me get into the masculines. Let's clarify some of the masculines, okay? So yeah, I feel like the masculines in the past have definitely denied this relationship and their willpower. I mean, they definitely have a lot of willpower to fight this. And what were they doing with you guys in the past? They were ghosting you. They ghosted you. Ghosting. Out of sight, out of mind, unable to express feelings in a healthy manner, blocking phone numbers and or social media. So maybe this person blocked you on social media, okay? And they have massive determination to stay away from you, because I'm seeing that here. They denied you. Willpower, energetic determination, self-mastery, and self-control. It has taken a lot of willpower for this person to, steer clear of you so that they could work on all the aspects of themselves, because right now they are working on their loyalty towards, maybe, like I said, even their family. I want to say that possibly with their parents, okay? So what is it that the masculines are gaining clarity on? Ooh, okay, they're gaining clarity on the lessons that they're needing to learn. It says valuable soul lesson needed to make themselves whole again. So they needed to get back into who they are in order to gain clarity on how to move forward, and who these karmic partners are, and how destructive these relationships have been to them. And that's why it has clouded their judgment on how to proceed with the divine feminine, okay? So they have been learning boundaries, making self-care a priority, being direct, naming limits, tuning into one's feelings, and practicing self-awareness. That has been so important with the divine masculines, because in the past the divine masculine has been coming from a place of fear of rejection, and not feeling good enough, and not feeling like they have enough to offer the divine feminine as far as stability goes. So this person has been gaining clarity, and now they're starting to gain traction. And I feel like genuinely this person is sending you messages. So let me see. Why is this karmic partner here? Okay. The first card that flew out, it says cowardice, no courage, afraid to tell the truth, afraid to do the right thing. So I feel like, I'm not seeing this so much. I mean, yes, earlier I do see that as the karmic partner, but I'm also seeing this as this masculine is working on coming out of this distorted masculine, being a coward. Again, remember earlier I talked about, being afraid of rejection and not being able to move forward. So I feel like, they are working on not being the karmic partner anymore and raising their vibration. Okay. That's really funny. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And they're working on opportunities for themselves. They're looking at all the doors that can open for them by not fearing rejection. And so I saw the ghosting card earlier, and this divine masculine is working on being transparent. So I look at the cards here, the cowardice. Okay, and it says no courage, afraid to tell the truth, afraid to do the right thing. And then it says opportunities to be transparent, to be honest, open, vulnerable, and have nothing to hide. This person has something to hide. And I feel like whether that's an addiction, whether that is, hiding this other relationship, hiding people that they're dating behind, if you're having to hide this person, that's what this divine masculine is working on, is needing to learn lessons about transparency. I was talking to a couple of girlfriends of mine, and I was talking about how, yes, I'm single. And for me, it's so important to have someone who is transparent with me. In my past, I have had relationships where I've been ghosted. I've had relationships where these, karmic partners that I have chosen aren't willing to step up to the plate and just be honest about what it is that they truly want. So they breadcrumb you, they ghost you, okay? And so, they asked me, well, what would it take for you to come out of a relationship? And, it's loyalty, honesty, integrity, and transparency. Transparency is so important. No one wants to know where they stand in these relationships. And that's where the divine masculine has been a coward. So yes, this also, it rings true in my own life. And what I have seen from the masculine. And I see this all the time, I see this in my personal readings that I have, in a lot of these relationships where the divine masculine is afraid to be honest about what his true feelings are, and it's needing, and maybe he's been a coward and not even been willing to ask this divine feminine out on a date. That's what I'm seeing here, because I'm seeing the coward underneath the dating card. Oh no, I can't. What would people think? So I feel like that has definitely clouded the masculine's mind. So I want to see about this other karmic partner. So what is this other karmic partner? Because there is somebody here that I feel like I said, I don't feel like the divine masculine is being fully transparent with the person. If they're with someone else, they're not being honest with that other person, because I think that the divine masculine is with a distorted feminine that he is keeping secret. He needs to look at his loyalties and where they lie. Who is it the divine masculine can see himself growing old with? And he needs to get practical about how to move that along. Okay, who is this other karmic partner? Okay. Forgiveness, hardship. One more card, Spirit. Okay. And compromise. I think that this divine masculine has compromised himself, because of the hardships that he's been in his life. And I feel like the divine masculine definitely needs to find forgiveness for himself. I feel like he's constantly, putting burdens on himself and being willing to compromise with other people, even though it doesn't make him happy. I feel like almost when I'm looking at these cards, it's almost as if, this divine masculine feels like he needs to punish himself. And that he has to do all the work all alone. See how he's pushing that boulder up all by himself? There are other people here to help you along this journey, divine masculine. So if you are needing help, you know, allow other people. You don't have to push this all along. But I do believe that you need to find forgiveness for yourself. So maybe the divine masculine is definitely beating himself up over, you know, bringing in this other karmic partner that he has kept a secret. And he's been willing to compromise the relationship with the divine feminine for now, because that's still showing up in the future. So what is the divine masculine when it comes to telepathy? What is the divine masculine? Where's this? What's the telepathy card for the divine masculine, Spirit? Okay. So you got, on telepathy, you got complete, loves unconditionally, unselfishly, with no limitations, and self-sabotage. So I feel like this person that the divine masculine has this telepathy with, this person makes him feel complete, okay? This person completes his heart. Do you see that? But the divine masculine continues the self-sabotage. It says judging, giving away power, focusing on the negative, and building walls around the heart. Building walls around what makes him feel complete, around this relationship that he definitely has a telepathic communication with. I do believe that you two are speaking on the astral plane at this time. You're definitely having dreams, but this masculine is still working on self-sabotage. Or, you know, for some of you, he's overcoming the self-sabotage as well. Yeah. So this divine masculine is definitely working on overcoming the self-sabotage and realizing if he just cuts out the T, he can do it, if he can just be optimistic about what it is that he wants. Again, divine masculines are definitely needing to, you know, I feel that I can't even speak. See, and I think that that's what the problem is. I think that this divine masculine has a tough time communicating with the divine feminine from a space of love, okay? But I feel like, you know, the divine masculines definitely need to gain the courage to be able to say what it is that they need to say and realize, see, my throat is going out again. So I do feel like this divine masculine is having a tough time being transparent with the divine feminine, but this divine feminine definitely brings so much unconditional love. And I think the divine feminine has shown him nothing but unconditional love, okay? So yeah, divine masculines are dealing with a karmic family situation as well. A relationship with someone in the immediate family who has been brought back from previous lifetimes to work things out peacefully. So I did say that there's a possibility that this divine masculine is working on his family relationships right now and needing to find forgiveness for them so that he can move forward and have a happier, healthier relationship with not only himself, but then be able to bring in the divine feminine to this relationship. You guys, this is beautiful. I love this reading. It's amazing. So let's get some messages on what does the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? Okay, I miss kissing you. That flew right out of the deck. I feel like this divine masculine, if you have ever kissed this divine masculine, this person definitely misses kissing you, hugging you, talking to you. They just miss you. They miss you in general. Okay. I can feel you pulling away. Have you moved on? So the divine masculines, again, it goes back to that independence, ladies, that we're seeing here. You know, I feel like this divine masculine is definitely has felt you pull back in this relationship, and they want to know if you have moved on to something else, because again, they're definitely afraid of rejection. So again, you could be putting out that vibe that you don't need them anymore. Okay. So, whoa, that one just flew out. All I want to do, okay, so remember I just said that this divine masculine misses talking to you. It says, all I want to do is talk to you. This person misses, you know, this divine masculine definitely misses having your conversations. I think that the two of you guys, but again, I don't think that this person was transparent, and I think that that's why this conversation and communication ended, is because the divine masculine wasn't telling the truth, okay? So Yeah, and I think that that's what one thing that he is gaining clarity on. Again, I do see that the divine masculine is definitely dating, well, yeah, dating, but or deciding on who to date, and who they want to spend their life with. And I feel like that's they're definitely learning from the past, because okay, so it says I let my doubts and fears get the best of me, and I need you back in my life, okay? And one more card, Spirit. So this person, they want to know if you pulled away because they do want you back in their life, you know, and I think that this person definitely wants to come in and talk to you and ask you, you know, if you're still single. So, because I think that this person is wanting to ask you out on a date. So I feel like they're just working on their stability while the feminines are working on their independence. And I did say that, you know, telepathic communication, you guys definitely have the telepathy here, and it's saying, I daydream about you. Okay, so if you're getting messages from your divine counterpart or seeing his name throughout the day, his or her, you know, I'm not gender specific here, it's whoever takes on the role of the masculine. I do feel like that this person is sending you telepathic communication, okay? So, feminines, okay, let me see. Feminines, what do you want to say to the divine masculine? What do the feminines, okay, so I fear that if you get too close, you will hurt me. So I feel like the divine masculines, you have, you know, you were cowardice in the past, and you pushed this divine feminine away because you weren't, you know, you thought you had other opportunities with karmic partners elsewhere. So I feel like, and I saw 111 when I said that. So I feel like, you know, the divine masculines were leaving the door open for other opportunities, and they weren't transparent about what it was that they wanted from this divine feminine. And so there's where that karmic partner came in. So I do believe that the masculines, you know, they were in their distorted energy at that time. Okay, so divine masculines are definitely going to have to step up their game, because the divine feminines, you know, this hurt them. You know, it shows it hurt them. So divine feminines, you got, I'm not ready for commitment. So again, the divine feminines, if, you know, they were honest in the past, they were definitely not, and they were not in alignment with being in a relationship. And they definitely, like I said, they were working on codependency issues. So they needed to get to their sense of independence. Okay. So I feel like, you know, for the divine feminines, for some of them, they have definitely pulled away. And I'm sorry, I dropped a card. Okay, so for some of you divine feminines, you have definitely gotten a tarot reading or need to, you know, schedule a tarot reading on this situation. Again, this can't be for all of you, so the only way to know if this is your own personal reading is to get your own. Okay, so it says I've got a tarot reading on you. So for some of you guys, you could definitely be in your doing your own tarot readings, or reaching out to a psychic, or needing to reach out to a psychic, okay? And divine feminines, I see myself having kids with you. So the divine feminines are definitely, you know, even if okay, so I feel like, you know, wanting to have kids, also adopting children, or blending families, or you know, even just acting like kids again, you know, and I feel like just having that childlike play is what I'm kind of getting from the feminines. And what other messages? Two more messages, Spirit, from the divine feminines. There's one, okay, I miss holding you. And one more, and the divine masculine is saying, I miss kissing you. Okay, you got a couple more. You got, I'm so grateful for you, and I can't stand not talking to you. So the masculine and the feminine are both yearning to communicate with one another. They're both yearning to talk. And I feel like if they do talk, that the masculines are definitely going to have to be transparent. They're going to have to be transparent, okay? They're going to have to bear all. And these masculines are definitely going to have to come back in and actually do the work. And guess what, you guys? It says, I'm coming back soon. So you guys definitely are coming back together to have a conversation. I can't stop talking or stand not talking to you. And all I want to do is talk to you. So that doesn't mean, feminines, that you go fucking running towards your masculine. All of a sudden you pause this video or stop this video and you go running. No, I don't care if these masculines are, you know, are shy and, you know, afraid of, you know, whatever. That's their problem. You let them come to you. You walked away for a reason, or this person walked away from you. So don't go running back in just because you're hearing here that this person is daydreaming about you, okay? Just hold steady, okay? Continue doing your work, continue working on your independence, because at the end of the day, I still see that this relationship is not coming back together as quickly as you would like for it to, especially not this week, but for some of you guys, you could definitely be hearing back, from your divine counterpart very soon. So you guys, this is a beautiful reading. I'm going to go ahead and end it off on one last message from the relationship. Spirit, please show me one more card to end this reading for the relationships. Okay. Oh my God, you guys, I couldn't have picked a better card. Soulmate. This is making me want to cry. Soulmate. This person is your soulmate. For some of you, I'm working with soulmates. For some of you, I'm talking to the twin flames here. Either way, you guys definitely have a karmic connection, and the two of you love each other so much. Work on your partnerships, work on your relationships, you guys. Have trust, have faith that this is all going to work out. And, you know, both of you guys are working on gaining clarity. This is such an amazing reading, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Thank you guys again. And also, I am doing the weekly elemental love readings, you guys. So check in on those as well. For your sign, watch your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter, and your Mars. Okay, and chat again soon.